Good morning. This is Sober Readings for Thursday, October 23rd. From Daily Reflections, What We Know Best. Shoemaker, stick to thy last. Better do one thing supremely well than many badly. That is the central theme of this tradition, 5. Around it, our society gathers in unity. The very life of our fellowship requires the preservation of this principle. That's from 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 150. The survival of AA depends upon unity. What would happen if a group decided to become an employment agency, a treatment center, or a social service agency? Too much specialization leads to no specialization, to frittering of efforts, and finally, to decline. I have the qualifications to share my suffering and my way of recovery with the newcomer. Conformity to AA's primary purpose ensures the safety of the wonderful gift of sobriety, so my responsibility is enormous. The life of millions of alcoholics is closely tied to my competence in carrying the message to the still suffering alcoholic. Today's reading from the 24 Hours book, the AA Thought for the Day. Third, I have learned how to be honest. What a relief. No more ducking or dodging. No more tall tales. No more pretending to be what I am not. My cards are on the table for all the world to see. I am what I am, as Popeye says, and that's all I am. I have had an unsavory past. I am sorry, yes, but it cannot be changed now. All that is yesterday and is done. But now my life is an open book. Come and look at it if you want to. I'm trying to do the best I can. I will fail often, but I won't make excuses. I will face things as they are and not run away. Am I really honest? The meditation for the day. Though it may seem a paradox, we must believe in spiritual forces which we cannot see more than in material things which we can see, if we are going to truly live. In the last analysis, the universe consists more of thought or mathematical formulas than it does of matter as we understand it. Between man and man, only spiritual forces will suffice to keep them in harmony. These spiritual forces we know because we can see their results, although we cannot see them. A changed life, a new personality, results from the power of unseen spiritual forces working in us and through us. Today's prayer for the day. I pray that I may believe in the unseen. I pray that I may be convinced by the results of the unseen which I do see. And finally, today's reading from As Bill Sees It. We are on page 118. Prelude to the program. Few people will sincerely try to practice the AA program unless they have hit bottom. For practicing AA steps means the adoption of attitudes and actions that almost no alcoholic who is still drinking can dream of taking. The average alcoholic, self-centered in the extreme, doesn't care for this prospect, unless he has to do these things in order to stay alive himself. That's from the 12 and 12, page 24. We know that the newcomer has to hit bottom. Otherwise, not much can happen. Because we are drunks who understand him, we can use at depth the nutcracker of the obsession plus the allergy as a tool of such power that it can shatter his ego. Only thus can he be convinced that on his own unaided resources he has little or no chance. That's from AA Today, page 8. Thanks for listening to Sober Readings. Remember, just for today, don't drink, go to a meeting, and keep coming back. Have a great day. And as my friend Larry says, best day ever.